This is literally like rubbing my face with a brick. You didn't do it. This is rude. KKW, are you shaking? Hello there, beautiful bright people. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. Today, we're about to test out cheeky little Primark makeup. And I went to Primark for the first time in like 4,000 years, right? I haven't been for ages. Pleasantly surprised, and if you don't know, I found out that they had makeup. This was news to me. My mind was blown. I was shaking in my boots. And when I went to Primark and I saw the makeup, I realized that there were a lot of products that were basically dupes. It was actually quite scary how they just, not in a horrible way, but kind of almost blatantly just ripped off like just well-known brands, right? I was confused. By the way, your girl is wearing earrings. Can you believe it? It's a new day in Patricia Bright's world. Remember, for ages, I just stopped wearing earrings, but now I really like them again. And I love these like little ones, the way they're like dangling in my ears. But that's another story for another day. But yeah, went into Primark and saw that they had a ton of basically what I considered to be dupes of, well-known beauty, like KKW, Kim, is she gonna be shaking? There was even some Fenty copies, a lot of Urban Decay copies, and I was just like, guys, come on. So I decided I'm gonna compare the Primark makeup to the actual originals that I think that they had duped and see if it's any good. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. And then I am going to be doing giveaways this month of May, so you have to follow me on my Instagram and on my Twitter. Be really interactive, and I will DM you guys about winning the goods. Okay, let's do this. So I feel like everything's like matching with Primark right now. Not sponsored by Primark, obviously, but there were so many goodies. Like, look at this. We have primers, foundation. Like, honestly, they had a well-stocked beauty section. Now, the first thing I picked up was this £3 primer. It is an oil-free mattifying skin primer. £3, people, £3. And to me, this was giving me Smashbox primer just from the bottle. And I just feel like it's gonna have that same like silicone-y like texture and effect. So I don't currently have that one, but I know what that one feels like on. I'm just gonna see if it's like that. I mean, it's doing what primer should do, and it's actually quite nice. It feels really nice on. The only thing is I feel like it's like balling up a little bit. Is it? Or is that something on the back of my hand? I mean, yeah, nice. So I have this primer from YSL. It's a blurring primer. It's kind of got gold flecks in it. It's a little bit bougie, but it's this kind of same silicone-y base of a primer, but yeah, in comparison, it's a lot more thick and luxurious. This definitely is a bit more smoother and creamy, but obviously you're paying more for it in price. But this is still a nice primer. This still works, but yeah, I just forgot how banging that primer is. Wow. So next up, Primark also has foundation. It is £5 for the foundation and £3 for this foundation. So this is a matte foundation, medium to full. And this is another foundation, which is the long wear ultimate. And I heard that this has been compared a lot to the Estee Lauder double wear foundation. This was the only shade for my skin tone. But this is not even because, diversity or whatever. They only had four shades in general. They had like light, medium, beige, and dark. That was it. Like, it was just very, very limited. This is Cool Espresso and this is Rich Espresso. These are my options. I can tell they're already too dark, but I'm just gonna try and see what I can make work. Actually, having had a look at the bottles, I can see how people act like it's kind of a dupe. You can see that they tried it. Primark, you tried it with the bottle and everything. So to go ahead and apply that, I'm gonna use this little brush. Tell me this is not rude, people. This is rude. KKW, are you shaking? Probably not. Like, come on, Primark, come on. From the colors to the packaging, the nude, So this shade is too dark. I'd normally wear a shade a bit more like that. They're like literally two different shades. Let's see. Well, let's just see what this foundation looks like. I don't feel like we can do a fair comparison if the shade isn't even right. It's not even close to being right. But it's a nice finishing foundation and it's definitely matte. Do you know what I might do? I'm going to try the other foundation. We're going in with this one, My Perfect Color. This shade is called Cool Espresso and it's more of a medium to full coverage, although it seems quite full coverage. Now that color works. That color can hang. This isn't bad. I like this. I like the finish of this. It's got a nice finish. It's actually very natural. It looks really, like here's my skin and then here's the foundation. It looks super natural. Now I'm going to go in with the Estee Lauder. Haven't actually used Double Wear in a while, but I do really like it. I feel like it's a good foundation. It's a stable one. I feel like I've got more coverage here than I have on the other side. I like how I look with this foundation more. I'm just going to be honest with you. I like how I look more than I look like this. As I said, it looks really natural. It looks like I haven't got any foundation on. I'm just like, why do I look just dry? I look bland. Whereas here, I got way more coverage. So next up, this is a little cheeky Primark. So they have their eyeshadow palettes. The fact that they call this urban, I think it's rude. Do these not give you Urban Decay? There's another one that literally looks just like the Naked Heat palette, and they look exactly the same. They kind of have that smoky effect going on with it. I ain't mad. These are £4, but look at this. We just Urban Decay. Really? You guys are taking the monkey. I don't believe you didn't do it. So I'm gonna use this palette, this Urban palette, Urban Decay. And it very much is giving me the vibe of the newer Beach eyeshadow palette. Listen, I don't know how they did quick turnaround like that. They did it. So I feel like it's giving me the vibe of this collection. What was similar to me was the colors inside the palette. So maybe they decided, oh, we're not going to just completely like copy everything, but the colors will copy. Okay, I haven't actually opened this up. This is, oh my God. The imagery looked really promising. But the inside is disappointment. It's actually disappointment. They're all mattes. There's no shit. I mean, there's some kind of yellow. I mean, okay, so it's nothing like the Urban Decay palette. From far, it looked like it was similar. Up close, nothing like it. I'm gonna firstly go in with this orange here for my transition. Do you know what? It picked up relatively nicely. Okay, ooh. Okay, unexpected. It's actually very pretty. And it came out nicely. From the Urban Decay, I'm going to use this shade here called Daybreak. This one's got a lot more pigment. Like a lot more pigment instantly. Whereas I had to build that up. But it's mad that I was able to almost build up slightly a similar shade. This is a lot more pinky and definitely more pigmented. I'm going to go for this pinky shade right here in my outer corner. To be honest, I'm surprised at how much the pigment actually comes out on this. It's actually really quite nice, in all honesty. It comes out, we see it. It is very pink though. You know what? It shows up. It's quite nice. They don't blend really nicely. I'm not going to say here that it's like blended for the gods. It's not that blended. But it will do. I'm going to use this Revolution Pro palette because it's got more pinky shades in it. I would say if you were looking for something really affordable, I would go for Revolution Pro. Now, this doesn't have any form of like a gold for like a halo. What we have is like a shimmer yellow, which is actually quite nice. You know, you can't judge books by the cover and all of that. Oh, okay. I didn't expect to see that much color come out. I mean, the only thing that's slightly in comparison here is Blaze. Whereas this is a very yellowy, kind of almost giving me trophy wife vibes that I wouldn't really wear on my eyes. Whereas this is a little bit more wearable on the eye. But I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this at all. Under my eyes, I'm going to use the blue because obviously blue is the color. Everyone's loving blue right now. Put that under here. The blue is quite powdery, you know, but it shows up. It's just powdery, mad dry. In this palette, we have these two blues. There's this shade here called Double Dip and Plunge. Gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that, honey. Okay, honey. Okay, honey. Before I put my lashes, I did buy the False Lash Effect mascara. I don't really feel like this is a particular dupe, but there are a fair few mascaras called False Lash Effect. And one of my favorite ones that is called the Faux Lash Effect is from YSL, like, and it's gold as well. So I don't know if they were trying to, like, you know, kind of do a thing. Ooh, I like the brush. That's a big old brush. It's a nice brush. It's lifting, it's separating. It's cute. It's actually a cute mascara on my eyelashes. My favourite mascara is the Benefit Bad Girl Bang Mascara. It gives me actual lashes. It's crazy. Can you see the way that blue is popping in comparison to that dull blue? Come on, guys. Come on, son. Okay, I'm going to go ahead with my mascara. Oh, I actually think these lashes do look better than these. This is kind of an old mascara, you know. Like this mascara won on like the bottom lashes, but actually on the top lashes, the Primark mascara was alright. Okay, lashes are on, and I've got to say, I love this like pop of this yellow colour. I didn't think I would, but I like it. Now, listen, Primark, you rude. This is just rude, but we're gonna use it anyway. Here you can see that Primark is basically copying Auntie Kim, and yeah, from the stick to the contour sticks to even the advert. I get it. You gotta do what you gotta do. You wanted to copy, and I'm not a mad, you know. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Okay, we have the kind of yellowy orange stick, and then we have this kind of thing. Okay, a highlighter stick and a cream contour. This isn't even bad. This is actually dark. I never expected this. I didn't expect this Primark. Okay, okay. Let's see. Is this going to be looking kind of... Let me try blending it with the sponge. Let me see if the sponge barely absorbs water. Listen. This is literally like rubbing my face with a brick. Why is it so hard? That just blended, wow, into zero. Into the dust. Into the ether. To be honest, I wasn't confident in that concealer, so I picked up this concealer as well. My perfect color again. This is giving me the Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer vibes. There is definitely some similarity between the two of these, for sure. Oh, okay, I feel like the color looks nice. Like this is my perfect kind of like yellowy, nice under eye. I'm just gonna use a concealer blending brush to get that in. That concealer is nice. It's really light coverage though. It's light coverage, but it is nice. And here's our Nars Creamy Radiant. Okay, so from a concealer perspective, they can't compare. As you can see, this is really bright in my face. This is really disappeared into nothing, unfortunately. I mean, the color-wise, it was nice, but here, besides the eyes, it kind of looks like I don't even have any makeup on. It's mad how there can be actual product and it just dissipate. Like, it just evaporated into thin air. Like, what happened? How annoyed would you be if you spent your whole day, like, beating your face, like, with your music on, and then you look at your face and you're like, where did all the makeup go? Okay, let's go ahead and use this contour stick. Though it's dark, I'm not sure it's going to be dark enough for me. Oh, that's actually grey on me. That's actually grey on me. Wow. So we won't be using this one. We're just gonna put a lid on that one. Just gonna use this wet brick to contour. It's not a bad contour. It's just kind of invisible. I looked for my KKW contour stick. I actually think I finished it. So I'm gonna use my Fenty, which is actually very similar as well. Like, look how banging that is though. You know, let's compare. I mean, it tried on the nose a little bit. All right, let's just get this on the cheek here. So the Primark contour versus the Fenty contour. I forgot how good the Fenty contour stick is, like, honestly. So they had their own glow palette. Glow. Oh. It's actually quite pretty and neat and tidy, and I like the packaging. Nice. I could compare it to maybe my Saharan blush palette. Maybe in terms of the colour picks. Maybe this as a highlight, the orange. Ooh. Oh, I never aspired it. I never aspired it, Primark. That is gorgeous. How much is this palette? £5. It's worth it. It's worth it for that one. That was good. And actually, I'm gonna swap out. I'm gonna use my Revolution Pro highlighter palette because I feel like this is kind of slightly comparative to this. Okay, not as comparative because this one's nuts. I forgot. It's crazy. What's crazy is I actually feel like I like the Primark one more. I like the Makeup Revolution one, but I like the Primark one more. Okay, and let's go ahead and use, is this gonna be highlighty? We should use that as a little, oh God, it's like a highlighting blush. Oh, I wanna start again. I wouldn't use that on my cheek. It's just too, it's too, But I will go ahead and use B on this cheek. It's kind of similar in tone, but without that kind of reflectiveness. I'm just gonna set with my powder a touch. So now they also had a range of lip kits coming for Kylie. Maybe, but I do feel like more and more brands nowadays have the lip kit. I feel like the whole nude thing and having a little box is definitely a trendy thing. And yeah, I wouldn't call it an exact dupe, but I get that you tried to copy the idea. I just got these from Makeup Addiction Cosmetics, and this is their new nude collection. They're a UK brand, homegrown, amazing. And these are actually a new, I don't know if they're out yet or they're coming out. I got them in PR from the lovely lady who owns it. These are absolutely gorgeous, darling, gorgeous. So if you want to pick those up, I have a link down below. She's super sweet, and I'm just loving this nude. So I feel like I can compare one of these to at least something in here. I'm gonna be honest with you, for a woman of color, I don't get pale liners. Like, what does it do? It dries really quickly, but the color's nice. Is it nice? Is it nice? I can't tell. I'm gonna use my chestnut liner. This literally dried in about 4 seconds flat. This, you know, it's got time to move. It's actually quite crumbly. Okay, so there is my finished face. This is my Primark side. There was not much color, not much pigment when it came to like the foundation that I used, and also the concealer. I feel like they both dissipated into water, but this glow palette actually was kind of popping. I might just keep this in my collection. And then the lippy was really dry. I thought it was really dry, but it isn't awful, but it is dry. Like, if you are someone who suffers from dry lips, you're gonna be crackle back in, scaling away with this lip product. But from the eyeshadow palette as well, I felt like it looked rough, but some of the shades surprisingly look really nice. I feel like, obviously you can say, I feel like this side just looks more done, but you know, this side costs a lot more as well. So, you know, I'm not mad. Primark, you try. Overall, like, if you want to check it out, try it out. Just don't go crazy. And I do think it's important, if you want like nice makeup and good makeup, invest, save your coin, buy some goodies. But if you're in a rush or if you need some stuff stat, yeah, go ahead. So guys, that is me done. What do you guys think? You can give me a thumbs up if you like. I'm also doing my giveaway, so make sure you follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter, and stay engaged, people. Stay engaged, and I will be sending you all messages. Love you all. Thank you for watching. Bye.